Hey friends! So this is a picture of me and we're going to be talking about portrait professional. I actually have a little bit of an older version, so I think there's a newer version that's out. But I wanted to talk to you guys about like how you can really just go too far. Like you just are doing too much. And I say that because I was that person. Like when I first got this software, I was crazy. I was like editing people's eyes, different colors and all kinds of crap. But as I have evolved and I have gotten better control of myself, I realize that it's just really important to just do enhancements and not like recreations. So, for an example, this is a picture of myself. I've had some clients say, I want you to fix this or that, or can you like take the bags out of my eyes or this or that. And I wouldn't use their pictures for this tutorial, so I decided to use my own picture. And you can see I've got some serious baggage here. Boom. Like serious. This was one of the pictures that my son took of me that I decided to do some fun creative edits on. Added a lot of grain and made it look very filmy, and I thought it was kind of fun. So, but I need a little bit of work. Them eyes need some help. So I'm going to drop this into Portrait Professional. And this is in my mind, I know it's a software that's been built out, but I'm kind of feeling like it's probably just a Photoshop, you know, thing that they've created into a software that basically this is something you could do in Photoshop. So when it gets into Portrait Pro, what it's going to do is it's going to try to find your face. And right now it's like hunting. It's hunting for like my eyes and my nose and things like that. And so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to tell it, am I a female, am I a male, boy or girl? I may look like a boy because my hair's kind of short, but I'm a female. And I am. And so now it's just going to kind of do some enhancements that they're going to prepare for me. So this is basically them telling me, here's what we think looks really good. And so this is where you would go in and you'd make your adjustments. So I know that my eyebrows are actually down there. So I'm just going to pull these things over to kind of fix where they've identified my face. So the lips look okay. I'm just going to, right now it's thinking, so I'm going to pull this down a little bit. My lips is a little bit bigger than what it's thinking. I got big lips. And my nose is, they did a pretty good job with searching my face out. Sometimes they don't do as great of a job. So right now, if I go over to the right side, this is basically saying it's got everything checked. So when it comes to face sculpting, skin smoothing controls, and it even has little descriptions. So here, skin smoothing, I can see this button allows me to smooth skin. All the sliders are controlled at one time, or you can control the sliders individually. And so we'll get into that in a second. Skin lighting. So basically you can pretend like it's some fill flash, which is kind of cool. Eye controls, mouth and nose controls, hair controls, skin controls, and then overall just picture control. Before I go any further, I have to just say, I don't use this. So unless if someone specifically says they want like their bags fixed underneath their eyes, and I don't decide to send it off to a third party to do it and I do it myself, this is probably where I'm going to do it. If Lightroom doesn't do it with me for skin smoothing. So if I were to go into face sculpt, right now it's kind of decided for me what they think it should be. So I could like make myself like really, really thin. And that's my natural. So I can go here or here. I never use the slider. To me, it is just a big lie. You're just a big liar. So I take that one off automatically. Now skin smoothing controls, I normally go all the way this way with this one, master slide. I don't actually use their, I mean, there you can see how crazy you can get. Look how smooth. I look like I got a baby's butt on my face. That looks crazy. So this is just kind of giving you an idea of how out of control you can get with this. But normally I may play around. One, I don't like shine. So I will normally remove shine if I can. And you see how it starts to kind of get in here. It starts to look really fake. But if you want to remove shine, that's kind of where you'd want to go. Okay. If you want to fix around the eyes, remove pores, it does all that stuff. Imperfections. Um, Boom. So this is the around the eyes. But to me, it looks orange. So I don't normally use that one. But let's say you wanted to just kind of move the sliders together as natural as you could and remove some shine. That's the way I'd edit this. I'd definitely get rid of shine. I don't like shine on my face. And since it's my picture, I can do what I want, y'all. Okay. Skin lighting controls. This is the way the image was actually shot. And this is the way it's trying to fill in light onto my face. So I actually sometimes use this and I sometimes don't. I will just don't because for me, less is more. Now this button is where people get way out of control. It already looks fake around the eye, already there. So what I normally do is you can do this. I mean, I could like make my eyes blue. Like you see this? That's like craziness. Anyways, so I'm going to turn this down. And my eyes are already somewhat clean, but I might want to just whiten them just a tad, just to give them a little bit of pop. And give them and just clean them up a little bit. I can darken my pupil, lighten my pupil. And I can change the size of the pupil, which for me it doesn't really matter as much because my eyes are brown, so you really can't see it anyways. You can overall sharpen the eyes, so that's a slider that's kind of interesting if you're doing something really, creative. Someone that has maybe some really pretty like cat blue eyes that you want to like really sharpen and make them look really cool. And then this is the slider that I feel like people really do too much. As soon as I see an image that's been through, I can pick out a pro photo image because I know you've just taken this and you just went crazy. Like you went to 100. No. So to keep it natural, I may change it or bump it just a tad. But because my eyes are brown, you can't even see it anyways. You really can see it when you have somebody that has colored eyes. I don't know what I just did. Oh, this little thing will pretend like there's a beauty dish or an octagon box or a sunset. I could put a sunset in my eyes. I'm laughing because somebody really decided to do this. Like, they really put this in here. And I'm not bagging the software because it's really cool. Like, it's really cool if you want to have some fun with some pictures. Like in there, you can see there's like a little beach window. It's kind of cool, but you just have to be very careful with how you use this. There's a beauty dish, big and weak. I mean, and it looks fake, but anyways, maybe with the enhancement that they've done a little bit better in this. But anyways, so I don't touch that. And then mouth control. There's no way, unfortunately, to make my mouth smaller. That's too bad. This is kind of the way I look now. And I could like get crazy and look like I've got like glitter on my lips. Crazy, right? Moisten lips. So that's where that comes from. You start to moisten it a little too much. If my mouth was open, I could clean my teeth, whiten my teeth. That's actually a nice feature, which I actually have done before. I could sharpen my mouth. And yeah. And then it has some hair control in here. Hair recolor amount. I guess it's telling me to get my hair colored. You see that? It's like color your hair, lady. I can lighten it, which that looks so fake. Or I can darken it. I can also redden it. So the red that's already in it, like kind of like pops, which could be something fun to play with if you want. And then you can also make it like vibrant, like, yeah. So it has overall picture control, so I can actually change the overall picture, which I never do that. And you have your skin color control, which is very, very subtle. You can't even see it. So if I return to my plugin, we're going to see like how different this looks. You see, I did not do hardly any of the actual enhancements. I was very, very light-handed with it. But There's the original, and here's the edit. Original, edit. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the edit because my bags is gone, right? Anyways, that's just a little quick trip around Portrait Professional, and you guys got a chance to see how you could be completely out of control with it. So I hope you learned something. Try to keep your pictures looking as natural as possible, and make people question, like, did she do something? Oh, it looks really nice. It looks really smooth versus that looks photoshopped. All right, you guys have a good day.